4 centimeters multiplied by a conversion factor of 1 meter per 100 centimeters gives you 0.04. So if you start with $62,400 and you multiply by 1 ounce per $20, the money unit goes away. Then you multiply by 1 pound per 16 ounces, the ounces go away, and you're left with pounds, which is what you want. 195. So you can write this into an equation by putting a 60 in front of h, because we're thinking in terms of minutes. If you subtract 30 and divide by 60, the answer is 7 hours. So if you consider miles per minute and we multiply that by minutes per hour, we are left with miles per hour. We get 25.3846154, rounding to the nearest tenth is 25.4. So 24 hours in a day times 2 time slots per hour times 2 days. We're left with a number of time slots. And that number is 96. So if we take our miles per hour, 460 and 439, and we divide by 60 to give us the miles per minute, then we can plug in 75 for the first leg of the journey and use this equation that gives us the total flight distance to figure out the second the number of minutes for the second leg of the journey. So if you move the 575 over and you divide, you get 90. Typical minimum weight of an adult African elephant. So here's African elephant, minimum weight. We're looking at this. And the unit there is in tons. So 2.5 tons. We're going to multiply that by 2,000 pounds per ton. The answer is 5,000. So we'll start with 779 revolutions per minute. And each revolution travels this distance. We're going to plug in 0.3 in there. And that's meters per revolution, so revolutions cancels out. Then we multiply by kilometers per meter, so meters cancels out. And we still have minutes, and we want to know kilometers per hour, so we're going to multiply by 60 minutes per hour. And our only units left are kilometers per hour, so we did good. If we multiply this out, we get 88.102, and we want to know to the nearest kilometer per hour, so the answer is 88. So we are modifying Little's equation, and instead of shoppers in the store, it's about shoppers in line. There's 84 shoppers per hour. That needs to be converted to how many shoppers per minute. So you divide by 60, that becomes 1.4. So 5 times 1.4 gives you an answer of 7. So we're going to add up the distance, and we're going to divide by 24 minutes, and we're going to multiply by 60 minutes per hour. So 43.5, and they also would have accepted 43 or 44. So we can reach speeds of up to 200 miles per hour, which we want to convert to feet and seconds. So miles cancels out, hours and minutes cancels out, and we're left with feet per second, which is what we want. This gives us 293.3 repeating. They want it rounded to the nearest whole number, so the answer is 293. If you remember the previous problem, it was 293 feet per second. So we're going to take the number of feet in a mile, which is 5,280, divide it by 2 to get to a half a mile, and then we're going to divide that by 293. The answer is 9 seconds.